That's Kimchi, a 3-month-old Shiba Inu in 360. This photo is captured with the brand new Ricoh Theta Z1 51GB using the brand new handheld HDR RAW settings. To me, this is the most significant new feature. I can finally have a sharp HDR 360 photo with beautiful color and great dynamic range for daily use in action. Today, we will review the Ricoh Theta Z1 2021 version and the Dual Fisheye RAW. Not Dual Fisheye Plugin, but RAW on professional virtual tours. I will show you how fast the workflow now and how powerful all these new updates are compared to another just released 360 camera, the XPhase Pro X2 right here. Spoiler alert, XPhase Pro X2 is like 10 times better than the XPhase Pro S2. This is a 7K 360 video, so make sure you set your quality setting to the highest on your devices to see the true image quality of all these images. And don't forget to move around to find Kimchi in 360. If you own the old Theta Z1, you are also in luck. There are no differences between the old Z1 and the 2021 version except storage. The new Z1 has 51GB of storage compared to the old one, only 19GB. All the new features are also available in the old Theta Z1 via a simple firmware update. If you need instruction on how to update your Theta Z1 to the latest version and how to install the brand new Dual Fisheye RAW plugin, check out this in-depth tutorial right here. So, what are the new features? Now, HDR, handheld HDR, and reduced noise shooting modes are also available in RAW photos. Let's take a look at some results. Here we have HDR rendered in a typical virtual tour indoor scenario with very bright outdoor windows and very dark inside. And here we have Kimchi becoming a dark ghost. Well, HDR render is not really fast, so it's not ideal for moving subject. Here we have handheld HDR mode. Can you find Kimchi? I will give you some time to look around. Okay, I hope you are able to find him. He looks a lot sharper right now. In my professional opinion, the new update feature is not good enough for professional usage, especially if you compare it to the XPhase Pro X2 6 bracketed HDR photo right here. Wait, hold on! The intro 360 photo looks so much better, as you see right here. Well, this is possible because of the firmware update. Brilliant developer Yoichi Hirota released a brand new plugin called Dual Fisheye RAW using the Theta Z1 latest firmware. It allows capturing beautiful night bracketed HDR photo in RAW in lightning speed, with almost no ghosting and motion blur. So how fast are we talking about? Well, let's do a side-by-side comparison. Here we have the old Theta Z1 with the old Dual Fisheye plugin. Here we have the new Theta Z1 with the Dual Fisheye RAW. They are both capture night HDR. We also have the XPhase Pro X2 taking 6 bracketed HDR as a reference. Let's hit capture on all cameras at the same time. So you see the result. If you do not want Z1 to merge the HDR photo for you, and you just want that night bracketed HDR photo, following my other very professional tutorial, exposure blending tutorial, which will give you the best virtual tour photo result compared to even DSLR workflow, then it is less than 1 second fast. By the way, check out that tutorial right here. It is a very professional tutorial and very important tutorial for photo editing workflow that set you apart from everybody else. If you want quality work for high-end client, you need to master exposure blending. This makes Theta Z1 the only camera capable of capturing HDR photo for even moving subject. As you see right here in the outdoor example, I'm playing with Kimchi and he's jumping while I'm capturing night bracketed HDR and stitched internally inside the brand new Theta Z1. The result is still very sharp with a very small amount of motion blur. XPhase Pro X2 cannot do that, and certainly not DSLR or mirrorless camera. For action shot when I am filming unpredictable moving subject, like Kimchi right here, the in-camera handheld HDR is very amazing. Look at the sky, it is not blown out, and Kimchi in the shadow is also very well lit. The beauty of HDR in everyday photography. Here is how easy to set in-camera HDR and handheld HDR via your mobile app. Click the gear icon right here, make sure the file format is RAW, DNG plus JPEG, then tap Option Setting once and choose Noise Reduction if you are in low light, HDR Rendering if you are on a tripod, and Handheld HDR, which is what I use the most for everyday 360 shooting. Thank you for watching this review video of the latest Theta Z1 update for professional virtual tour creators and everyday creators. I want to tease you a little bit for my next upcoming video, the review of the XPhase Pro X2, the 200 megapixel professional HDR virtual tour camera. XPhase Pro X2 basically solves all the bugs you see in the XPhase Pro S2 by using better optics. It is certainly not an easy to use camera compared to the Theta Z1, but the resolution and sharpness are impressive, as you see right here. It reached DSLR quality, or some might say, better than DSLR, if you know what you are doing in post-production. In the next tutorial, I will review the XPhase Pro X2, show you my workflow to get the absolute best quality out of the camera for professional virtual tour, and some pitfall compared to the Theta Z1 and what you need to watch out for. If you want to learn more about the XPhase Pro X2, please comment below and ask me questions. I will adjust all of them in my official review video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out awesome tutorial that set you apart from everyone else in the 360 industry. And I will see you next time.